What is up, planner friends? Happy March. So I am coming back to you, and as you can see, there are a lot of goodies in front of me. So this is going to be like a unboxing. We're going to open everything that came in the March box for Cloth and Paper, the March subscription box. So I did like a lot of this box. So we're going to go through everything. And of course, I'm going to tell you guys what I like, what I don't like, and things like that. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. I think my probably third favorite item in the box is probably going to be this dashboard. So I switched my box. You guys are probably like, hey, that doesn't look like CP Petite. So this box size I got in personal size, and I absolutely love this dashboard. So I switched it to personal size because I do not have any personal size items. So it has like this little card stock picture in it. It's supposed to like mimic a Polaroid, but it is card stock. And then there is a pocket on the folder here, and it does have some wording on it. So you can definitely use this pocket for some stickers. You can put another photo in it, but there is a dear self, write something you mean in the text here. So you can definitely use this. I think this is like a great addition because sometimes I do take cardstock, punch it, and put like one of these clear packs on there. So I absolutely love this dashboard. The next item I'm going to go over are going to be the inbox sorting inserts. So I do not inbox sort, okay? I just don't. I don't have a reason why. I just don't. So I would definitely use this for something else. There are, I believe, 31 rows here. So you could definitely use this as like some sort of monthly tracker or something like that that's not going to get like too busy that you won't, you won't miss it or won't get like overshadowed. So you can put like home here. If you have things that you want to do in your home, you can write like done, in progress, working, estimate. There are 1,000,001 ways that you can use this insert. So it is definitely, usable in other ways. Let me open it up and see if there is a inbox example in here, because sometimes they do put a example, and there is an example. So as you can see, they have like buy groceries, and they have the category as in do now, later, to schedule, waiting ideas. So you can definitely do something like this with your task. And again, you've got 31 lines, so you could use this as a habit tracker or any sort of tracker that you want to use. And I did get them in personal size, so I would definitely use them for something else. I'm just going to put that to the side. The next item is going to be this dashboard. So I am not too fond of this because I feel like the paper is just way too yellow. Like if this was in your planner and this was in your planner, like to me, this does not match. So this dashboard is a little way too yellow for me, but there is a new collection that is coming out that has a book cover that I believe is like a tannish, yellowish color. So I feel like when you open your book, if this was the first dashboard there, that would probably pair really well. This dashboard does have some other writing underneath the black text. So let me just open it up so that we can get the glare off. So as you can see, there is some writing in red. Like that one says spring, summer. This looks like it has coordinates, of course. Cloth and paper. You deserve luxury is basically what these other like little boxes say. So that is what that looks like. Like I said, it is not my favorite item in the box, but seeing what is coming from the Common Thread collection made me want to use this. So I did also pick this up in CP Petite as well once I realized that it will match that book cover set, which I am excited about. The next item, and this is actually one of my top items as well. This is, I don't know what number, but this is one of my top items. So it is a envelope. So many of you probably do the same thing. When we get these envelopes that are freebie and our little cards come in, we disc punch them, or we use the system punch stickers and add them into our planner. So I guess maybe they saw everybody doing that, and they made one that is of that same vellum material. It says from here, and it has to there, and of course it has the cloth and paper branding logo on the bottom. So I'm not sure how this would stay closed in your planner. You may want to use like a piece of washi tape, or even a piece of double-sided tape. But I feel like in your planner you've got things on top of it, so hopefully it will not like randomly fly open and your stickers will fall out, because this is a little low for a envelope closure. As you can see here, like this is very low for like an envelope. Maybe if it would have came up like a little further, but it is definitely useful. Like I said, you can use a piece of double-sided tape to put it in your planner. So we got it in this vellum material, and then we also got it in like this sage green kind of cardstock. I don't know what the official color for it was, but that's what I'm gonna say. And it just has the black branding and writing on it. And same way, I feel like if it would have been up a little higher, but if it's in your planner, hopefully it will flatten out. And you can always use a piece of double-sided tape if you want to hold it close. So the magnetic bookmarks, I love these little mini bookmarks because I use them in so many different ways. So not only do I use them like to hold my said pages, I also use them to hold deco cards onto my planner. So I would have my deco card onto like a dashboard or onto a planner insert, and I would just clip the two together to clip the card on. It is a very easy way to add deco to your planner using these bookmarks, and it's like adding double deco. If you're adding a deco card and a cute little bookmark as well, it would definitely make for a cute little setup. So they come in two colors. It does not have the color on the back of here, but this one is like a brown color, and then this one looks like it may be like a gray color. So those are really cute. Definitely my favorite. These wax stickers, they are probably not my favorite in the box. I did like think of some ideas of what I can use them for. So you definitely can use these because they are stickers. So they are going to be sticky on the back once you pull it off, unless you take an X-Acto knife and cut around it, which is probably what I would do because I don't like to stick my stickers down. But what you could use this for, if you have many notebooks and notepads, as we all do, I have plenty of notepads and notebooks from Cloth and Paper and other brands. And I generally have a notebook for said things. So like my reminders is like a constant running task list of reminders. So I definitely could use these to label my notebook. And looking at it, like this reflection one is a little messed up. If you can see it there, that is how it came. But you could definitely use like the priority to plan, reminder, schedule. You could definitely use these to label your notebooks, because again, a lot of notebooks that I have are running lists. Like my to plan is always like a running list. My priorities is always going to be like a running list of, today, this week, this month. So you can definitely use these to label your notebooks. You could use them as deco in your planner. It's your box. Use it the way you want to use it. But that is just a few ways that I would use it. And of course, we got the photo slide for the third month, of course. So this goes into the notebook that we received. So the bottom one looks like postage, looks like mail. The top one, honestly, tell me in the comments. I'm like, is that a suitcase, a purse? And the person there is like, I don't know. I have no idea what that is. I cannot make out that graphic at all. So those are not like my favorite items. These stickers are cool. I feel like you can use these as deco. You can use them to, make headers on your page. So it's definitely a lot of ways you can use the stickers. And of course, one of everybody's favorite from the box is going to be the page flags. And I love this new packaging that they're in. So it is 50 of each sheet. And it is walnut, desert tortoiseshell, and Ibiza. So these are the 3 colors on here. And I believe this may match the new tortoise print that is coming out. And that is how it would look on your planner. I am obsessed with tortoise print, so I definitely plan to use those. And then this is how all 3 of them looks. And this is going to get me to our next item. So that is how all 3 of the sticky notes look. I cannot wait to use these as some deco. And again, they match. I just keep dreaming of that cover set that is coming, that it's like a tannish color. I just keep dreaming of it because I cannot wait until it is in my hands. I'm ready to put together a new CP Petite, so I cannot wait to use that cover set. But on to our next item. It is this notepad. It has a hard backing. It has a little message here. Take a moment to write your thoughts. Small notes today become the record for tomorrow. Cloth and paper. I love this notebook one. I love a hard backing because I like to just leave them on my desk. And I love this ribbon detail. Like, that to me looks really nice. It looks really luxury for it to be like, you know, just a simple notepad. I do like the fact that it is perforated pages because this notepad is inside CP Petite. So you already know you can go ahead and take it off. You can go ahead and use your disc punch and add it into your planner. You can trim it down, write a little small note on there, and even stick it on the front pocket of that dashboard. So there's several things that you can use for this. We all could use a notepad. I cannot wait to add this to my desk so that I can go ahead and start using it. And these sticky notes are they're just gorgeous. They are to die for, the circle page flags. So yeah, this is definitely probably like my #1 item in the box. And of course we got pens. So we got 2 pens this month. I was really excited to get this zebra pen because we saw them right with it, I believe in one of the Instagram or Facebook videos. We saw them right with this. And this is a fine 0.5 zebra pen. It is the G301 gel pen, and it is in this gorgeous color. So I am just going to write. And it is very smooth. So it is very smooth. As you can see, the color is very nice. It is very nice on this cloth color paper. And it's almost like a wine color. It's not like super bright red or anything like that. And again, this was the Zebra 301.5 fine. And that is how that pen looks. We also got another pen. This is the Uni Jetstream, and I believe this is in a 0.7. So I love a 0.7, but I have slowly but surely become a 0.5 or like a 0.4 kind of girl. So this is what the 0.7 is looking like. And it's a very smooth pen. Anything Uni makes to me is going to be like top tier in pens. So this is definitely a good pen to have in your stash. And of course, with your page flags, you probably want to be using this oil-based marking pen, cloth and paper. They do sell these. So definitely grab you a couple. That way you are able to actually use your sticky notes. And again, it's just a smooth writing. I actually really like these a lot. So definitely grab you one of these Uni oil-based pens so you can write on your sticky notes. And I even think probably the white gel pen that they sell may work on this one as well. Yeah, so I do believe that the white gel pen will probably work on there. I do have it, but I do not know where it is at the moment. So that is everything that we got in our March intention box. And if you are interested in getting a subscription box, make sure that you go on their website. You have your notifications turned on so that once the box does open on the first of the month, you can get notified, pick your size, and then your box will be on your way. The boxes do start shipping out. I believe they always start shipping out like the first week of the month. I always see movement on my box during that time. So definitely go ahead and sign up. They also do a preview as well. So you will be able to see what is going to come in the box before you decide if you want it. If you do not want it, they always do a preview of the monthly box. So go ahead and sign up if you are interested in getting a little subscription box every month. And as always, keep coming back. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and let me know what you think of these items. If you got the intention box, let me know what you think of them. If you are thinking about getting the intention box, let me know what is, swaying your decision. Why do you want to get it? Why don't you want to get it? And as always, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to come back because there will be more and more planner content. Have a great week.